Good evening, everybody. It's Sunday, Sunday fun day. Uh, Wife is on her Zoom call with her family down in South America. So here I am. Went to go with White Sam up in the gorge to my parents' house on my birthday yesterday. So I think it was Wednesday. Uh, no, Thursday. Thursday. Who have we got in here now? Hey, Lenny, that was fast. I was on for a few seconds. And you're already here. Get faster. How you doing? Drinking Pepsi. I already had a few shots from the store. So, um, on today's topic of prepping, being able to cook. Right now, I have um, a forced air rocket stove, basically. It's portable. Uh, oh, I got that. Warm with some water. Use that. Uh, I'll leave it off for a while. Warming some water to kind of get moisture in the air in the shed. Oh gosh, that's big news. Uh, Good or bad? I'm kind of against divorce. It has to be something extreme. Hopefully you're okay. My wife and I have, we've had uh, the longer we're married, the more the issue. But we knew this was coming. Us. Oh, that is bad. Now I knew somebody from high school. He got married right out of high school, and he was cheating on her. Um, she found out. She kicked him out, but they didn't separate. I think she was hoping things would work out. He went to counseling uh, uh, with the church. So when I found out about this, we were at a couples retreat, my wife and I. You're having some issues. So and we worked through it. And the biggest thing was his testimony was the biggest of the whole retreat. Uh, he had cheated on her with several women. He didn't deserve reconciliation. He even stated that, but she was a very good Christian, and she hoped things would work out. But in the meantime, he was not living with her. He had to be out of the house just to look at her. And they were going to marriage counseling, but that wasn't working out. So they were talking divorce. Well, she was by that point, and he really didn't want to. He really loved her, but for some reason he couldn't stop cheating. So he worked on that uh, with the church, and I it sounded like he figured out where he was going wrong and worked on his problem because they stayed together. In fact, he moved back in. Now, outwardly, he was a very nice guy, but and stuff he did horrible. I'm surprised she stayed with him even after all they went through. But I hope for you, Lenny, that everything goes the way it should. You know, it's not an easy road. Divorce versus conciliation, not easy. But if I can help in any way, just call on. But chair. Yes, oh yeah, I don't see anything coffee. 37 years. I haven't got that many yet. Oh, okay. Well, when it comes to addiction, I've seen um, you really can't do a whole lot. You have to wait till it's bottom. And you have to kick him. He can't be with you. He has to hit bottom on his own. It, it doesn't matter how much you love a person. If they're going through addiction, you have to let them hit bottom on their own. It doesn't matter how much it hurts you. You have to do it. Otherwise, it's going to continue. So I think you're doing the right thing. Addiction's not an easy thing. Okay, I got another battery charge. I have my hot water. I got to put the stuff. Let the fire go out. Okay, I'm testing out a piece of uh, survival equipment, and it's not going well. Uh, it burns good. I got a wood burning stove, camp stove, and if you pay attention to it, it produces some good heat and good fire. That's good. That is a good thing to do. It's not an easy thing, but it is a good thing. Um, I was in that situation. It was me, not my wife, and we worked through it. It's a kind of addicted to porn, and it's not a good thing. But she stuck with me, and we worked through it. Now our marriage is much stronger. I didn't cheat on her. I'm glad I didn't do that. There was a point that if somebody came along that treated me right, I would. But I'm so glad that I did that. I I prayed about it myself, and I laid everything out to the Lord, and He helped me work through it. I'm a much better person for it. I know God can turn bad things for good, but be aware He's with you at at points like these. He's the only footprint in the sand that carry. Yeah, that's good. No problem with that. And the Lord wants you to be happy. So trust in His plan. He will help you. See that? It's cold in here. I'm wearing two flannel shirts. See, one flannel shirt hoodie and a thermal shirt. It's cold. I'm trying to clean up this shed. I haven't gotten a whole lot done. I don't want anything bad to happen. Not even your husband. Um, I hope for good things for him. That you realize where he's gone wrong and work on fixing. The Lord loves us all. He wants only good things for us, even those that we think contrary. You know, David cheated on his wife and one of his soldiers. He cheated with that soldier's wife and sent that soldier off to war where he would get killed. But God still loved David. When he exposed David, I'm talking about King David. He was God's most favored, despite his turning away from him. The Father loves his children, so they turn against him and hope for the best and come back. Other than this, I, I am not why I started the video. I am testing out a stove inside my shed, the door closed, everything closed off. I'm using wood stove with no ventilation outside. How is this possible? This thing burns the smoke, so I have no smoke, and it looks like it's gone out. The water. Gotta get this thing going again. I have this cool thing. This is a flashlight. It has light on the end. Comes apart. There's stuff inside. Not all that. Right here, when I push the button, you see that arc there? That's called a light, arc, a plasma lighter. And on this one, this section, I screw this. Hopefully, I don't have to use it for protection. There's a knife. One edge has a saw, the other's got a plate. Like this. If I have to unscrew this thing to save my life, I better be running. Or somewhere where I can unscrew it. Safely. Right here, this part here, I have a belt cutter. So if I'm in the car and I need to cut the belt loose so I can get out, I cut it with that. And once I get out of the belt, I got this little tip right here. I can hit it against the glass and it'll break the window. But right now, what I'm interested in is this. And you can use this to start the fire. And on this side, I have solar panels that charge it power. Oh, it's going out. Okay. All right. Okay. But it will not light. I put the fire starter stuff in the bottom, and the fire's not reaching it, so it's very difficult to start. They needed to put fire starting stick. It's not lighting. No. I have a match. Oh, I do have in the kit that I bought. There's matches. Oh, my solar panel, my portable solar panel. Found that yet today, actually. Where are the matches? I don't know. Match. No, that's battery charge. Battery charge got in there. It came with a pan. Oh, a cup. Steel cup. Could have used that earlier. I got this from. I got the box from My Patriot Supply. Name of the thing of these: Instant Fire, waterproof matches. I really don't need waterproof matches right now. Maybe it'll work. Matches. The matchstick will burn a little bit longer. I think. Using that plasma lighter. That wood may burn. Oh, wait. What? It's burning. fire is actually going. It's glowing right now. So hopefully it'll light. It's going to smoke a bit. I'll probably have to open the door. There. I don't want this shed to fill with smoke. It's trying to light. So I open up the door a little bit, but there. Go out. Start painting. Once this thing lights, though, it has no smoke. And I saw one just down the street when I go get some bread for the wife. I'm going to stop there and buy it. Called BioLite. It has a thing on the side that provides air to the fire. And when the fire starts going, the fire recharges the battery. It has a called a healthy air built in. Healthy air uses heat and converts it to cold. And when you apply heat to it, it produces electricity. So that's basically what it has. It has a probe made of aluminum, and I think that aluminum runs heat back to the healthy air. And then it goes through cooling fin. And when it processes that heat into cool, it produces electricity. Like it depends on, you have a little bit of amount of heat, so charge half a volt. Then as the heat gets stronger, and when the BioLite starts burning to the point where smoke, it starts producing pretty good voltage, and it'll recharge its battery. And you can plug your phone into it, charge your phone. So it's a pretty cool system. Speaking of, I got to plug my phone. Or I'm going to run dead. I don't have that stove. So, but I said, hey, I'm going to try out this stuff. It's smoking quite a bit, so it starts to burn. And I got the door open. Oh, it's right there. Next to it is the pan. The pan was on top. I want to get it burning, so I decided not to. The pan, a lot of ash. Hey, there's a piece of wood in there too. So like, there's a fan underneath blowing air through it. Got a Ryobi fan right here blowing the air out. Yeah. But when I get the BioLite, I'm going to fill that blowing air. You think if you black, that's burning. smoke burnt my eyes. Here, split 2x4. All right, room filling with smoke. You see it now. Yeah, I think you can. I'm running the fan with the solar battery leak. Came with the kit. Oh, the smoke is bad. But the smoke is really bad in here. How the fire's going? Oh, make sure that fire is going before you close off that door. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to open the roof again. Okay, I gotta open it. Safety. Holy moly. That's a lot of smoke. Oh, my eyes are burning. I'm gonna have to get another battery out. Gotta run off water. This will clean up here a little bit. Get this thing. That's where I'll be battery in. That'll give me some moisture in here that's gonna bring smoke down. Fire again. It's still going. Paper in there. That'll produce a lot. Once it gets going, it's like a rocket stove. It has to be fed a lot or it goes out. So, and it felt pretty good. I got the temperature up in the kit, and it's very longer smoking. Okay, we're smokeless once again. That's the only problem with this thing. Getting it started and smoke like crazy. I'm venting right here. So losing the heat produced only until smoke. I said it smells like smoke. Red shirt. Keeping the pan on there, there's some cedar in there, so it's popping. Don't want to use cedar in a fire because it explodes and will start a fire. No, I didn't have to use matches. Oh, great. But I broke up some short 2x4 Harley. Oh yeah, it's going now. Woo. I put a pan of water on top of it to kind of get the moisture going. Man, it looks like there's a fire against the wall. But it's about a foot away from plywood. In the kit, I got the stove, a mess kit, a bucket of fire starter. That's what's going right now. Uh, some waterproof matches and a solar external battery. Uh, Similar to what the for Patriots has, but bigger. This one's a good battery. One for four Patriots. I bought one from China, just exactly the same. Just didn't say four Patriots. So I couldn't see buying theirs. This was a piece of garbage. So I didn't buy it. Now it's producing heat. Now watch the fire though. If it starts to go down, you got to put it up this wood. We got enough for a little bit, but eventually I'm going to have to go to the store and stop at the Eagle outlet, buy the BioLite. Back. Hold on, I'm going to check something on my phone. I got to check on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Uh, yeah, the Eagle outlet closed at 6 p.m. It is now 4:19. Wait. Like I said, my next video will be on testing the what do I call it? Oh, Bio biotech. Oh, great. Now I lost the name. But it's got a battery pack on it that blows air into the fire just like this one does. Uh, this one uses the USB. So I got the solar panel battery pack plugged in. It's still sitting on the pole, so it's not using a lot of power. Um, but I don't like where the fan is on the bottom, so the fan's going to get dirty too, ash. But the that other stuff has the battery pack on the outside. It's on the outside. It has a probe going in, and that probe gets warm and heat back to a Peltier, which causes it to produce electricity. That cooling fans on it. That fan blows air into the stove, get the fire going, and keep it going like fire stove, and also to cool those fins. And it produces electricity. It has batteries built in. And it produces electricity into those batteries. It has a USB port outside of it to plug in your device, charge up the device. So I want that stove. And it's in a box. That the kit that's in the box has a barbecue stove, thing that goes on top and diffuses all the heat out to the grill. It has a water pot that has a plunger for French press. So it's a huge set, and it's like $250 for the set. They got it for 74. So I really want to go there and get it. So I'm not going to be on too long. I got to get it for somebody else's thing. I wife know about it. It's for our future survival. She's more in the now. I have to prep without her knowledge. I hate doing that. You're not gonna let me do it. That's when that piece of wood in there. Fire was almost out. This one goes out quick. Uh, I actually had the name. Actually, I think I'm gonna let this fire go out, and then when the fire goes out, I'll call it quits and then go to the store. Get that. Like I said, there's been a lot of reviews on it, and those reviews sound very good. It's not a good camping stove. It is kind of heavy. Um, the pro, you know, pressed gas canister is actually lighter. So, if, say you're going for a weekend camping, two of those canisters, you're good. Uh, but with this stove, one that I'm using right now, they're called biomass stoves. They use uh, sticks that you find around the area where you're camping. You just throw sticks in there and it keeps it going. But you have to pay attention. So it burns pretty quickly. But it's a good alternative to a rocket stove. Works the same way, except the rocket stove, you would have to carry a whole bunch of bricks. How heavy are those? And um, the company that makes the stove also makes one called Base Camp. Base Camp is really cool. It has a charger on the side of the burner, uh, which works the same way as one I'm going to get. But it's larger, and it has cast iron where you feed sticks in. It's actually a rocket stove because you feed the sticks down at the bottom, and it burns through the chamber out the top, and has a grill on the top, and fuses some heat all from up the top. It's a really cool stove, but it's called base camp for a reason. It's made for the base camp, not portable. Now, what you see rising there, that is not smoke. That is steam. Hot here too. This is 12 volt. I'm running it off the Ryobi battery. It's adding moisture. Oh, start a truck there. I got it. Wait a